gonna start by just putting a point on it. Alright, and then we're going to heat up a little bit back through here and take about that much material and start isolate that material and start tapering this down. Alright, now that we got that pretty much isolated somewhere where we want it, I'm going to come back here and try the Alex Steele, Brian Bazell, whatever way of drawing this down. I feel like I'm putting a little too much stress on that. I probably shouldn't have went down that thin there. But we're going to come back here and see if we can't draw some more of this down so that we can have our little loop and curl. Well, that is very ugly, and if I had sharper corners, I'd probably have all kinds of cold shuts in there. So, I'm going to continue drawing this down into about that thickness there, and when I think I have enough, I'll come back to you. So, as I was drawing it out over the horn of the anvil, as you can see, we're missing a portion. I knew I took that too thin. Here it is. So instead of giving up or anything like that, I am going to draw down the amount of material I think I need here, put my loop on this end, and we'll isolate for how much I think I want for the leaf, then we'll spin it around and forge that. Alright guys, so we have about 6.5, 6 3/4 inches there. Now I'm just going to start the scroll on this end, and I'm not going to do nothing too big. Well, I take that back. I'm going to round it up first. Then I'll start the scroll. So when we come back out of the fire, we'll round it up, go back in and start the scroll. There we go. Good enough for me. So now we're going to come back here, isolate this section here. So all we have to do is put our blunt taper on this end and do our leaf after rounding this up, of course. Cut off about a cube of material. Use these just to hold it and break it. Yep. Alright guys, now that I got a good pair of fitting tongs, we're going to heat this up, flatten it out for the leaf. Alright. Alright, let's get a little more heat on it. We're pushing it out like we want. We want it pushed, spread out, so it'll hold the tea light candle. Alright guys. So there's that. We're not going to put any we're not going to put any texture on it because it's meant to hold a candle, a tea light candle, and you won't be able to see it if you put any texture on it. So we're going to flip it around and work on getting this all rounded up and pretty. Now before we go any further with it, I'm going to heat it up and put my touch mark on the underside of the leaf portion. Alright guys, and we're just going to take this and bend it right up like that. Kind of straighten everything out. Alright, something like that. And we're almost done. Alright guys, so I just cooled this little part off and I'm just going to tap it down. Alright, I like how that looks. Give it a brush. Now I'm going to cool the whole thing down just so we can see how it fits. There we go. Alright, so they sit right down in there like that. I think I need to close it up a little bit more, maybe not. If I closed it up a little bit more, it would kind of pinch the side and wouldn't want to move as much. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to heat this area up and see if I can't close it just a little bit more. Pull this side off. Alright guys, I'm just going to kind of tap that in just a little bit. Take these pliers and just open that up. Alright. Just a touch too big. Let's see if I can. Look at that. That there is perfect. That is awesome. Let me bring you over here, see if you can see it a little bit better. And then set the candle. Let me go get a candle. We'll turn out the lights and put the candle in there. Alright guys, I didn't have a small lighter, but got a torch. Alright, set this down inside there. Alright, like that. Let's see. Maybe if we dump a little bit of wax out. Oh, there we go. Set your candle right there. And there you go. Well, I like that, guys. I think it looks pretty neat. Alright, guys. Well, thank you for coming along with me on this one. Something interesting I just seen on Google. You know, if I'm thinking of things to put at shows or put in my store or put on Etsy, I usually just Google blacksmith items and or blacksmith projects. Matter of fact, here's a sneak peek of some of the ones I'm going to be giving my hand at. I have a whole stack of them that I just print out black and white copies of, and you know, just if I can't think of anything or I want something new, I just go on there and look. But oh, we went out. But I hope you enjoyed this one. See you on the next one. And as always, guys, God bless. And if you are interested in any of my products, just check out my Etsy store. But have a good one.